O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. To master love, you have to practice love. The art of relationship is a whole mastery, and the only way to reach mastery is with practice. To master a relationship is therefore about action. It's not about attaining knowledge. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials up 5, NASDAQ down 8, S&P's flat, gold contract down $12 at $12.7830, silver down 48 cents, $16.64 an ounce, platinum off $5, $9.63 an ounce, copper off 2.5 pennies, $2.87 a pound, light sweet crude flat, $47.61 a barrel. We're going to have the API numbers coming out at 4:30 today for you folks. EIA tomorrow at 10:30. Bonds, 10-year note, down 12 ticks, 126.05. 30-year bond, down 23 ticks, 154.14. What's going to be intriguing here is looking at the both the notes and the bonds, because coming across the tape was China just reclaimed the top foreign owner of U.S. Treasuries after increasing its holdings for the 5th straight month. China right now, holdings of bonds, notes, and bills rose to, check this out, folks, $1.15 trillion in June. That is up that's up 44.3 billion from the month earlier. Japan owns 1.09 trillion. That's a decrease of 20.5 billion from May. The two countries account for more than a third of all the foreign ownership of the treasuries. And if you want to see something that's pretty amazing, you know, when we talk about notes, bonds, bills, okay, so this is how this works too, by the way, folks, okay? The note, you get the 10-year note, you get a 5-year note. Anything 2 years and less, that's a bill. Bonds are 10 and over. That's how this shakes out. So bottom line is that what you have here, and I'll show you how this is. If you take a look at the 30-year, what you're going to see, you know, people get worried about that, okay, there's so much foreign debt of our debt in general, meaning the notes, the bonds, and all that. Well, guess what, folks? The amount of money that has been made and on these is astronomical. Astronomical, okay? First off, you're talking about the interest rate that gets paid. Second, you're talking about the value of the principal that has gone up. It's dramatic, okay? So my point is, guess what? Bonds have been going up in price for actually it's more than 30 years now. It's 1980 to 2017, so it's pretty amazing. King dollar up 405 ticks, 93.710. The euro is at 117 to the U.S. dollar. Yen at 110.5 to the U.S. dollar. We get over and we take a look at the oil market. Let's take a look at oil because we are going to have those API numbers coming out at 4:30 today. Oil market out here trading at a price point of $47.60. You're coming back into where you had some strength, 886,000 barrels at 46.38. So the way this is set up right now, I expect we're going to get a little pop in the oil market. You know, the oil market couldn't make it over $50.43. That was the high that was established on the 1st of August. Backs down the last 4 days pretty quickly, actually too. But that's the way it's set up. So it's going to be pretty cool watching where this baby shakes out in another 20 minutes. Gold market, what you have out here in the gold market, what we had with gold market is this. Gold market comes down to $12.72. We are trading right now at a price point of $12.78. The volume expanded on the way down. That being said, what you are doing is that you're going into 291,000 contracts. You did 277. That's where we broke the B point of an ABC structure on the way up. You have the Fed meeting minutes from this last meeting that are going to be released tomorrow. So you're going to get some action inside the commodities, inside the currencies. And if you do want to get into the gold or the silver market, folks, my 800th edition of the Gold Report is next Monday. We're doing a special right now. What the special is this, and it's pretty wild when I think about the 800 editions. That's 15 and a half years. You want to understand the gold market upside down? Bottom line, folks, we have a special going on. You can get 60 weeks for only $600. That is a savings of 50%. That special is on from today until the 27th of August. The 800 edition will be coming out next Monday. And it's been a quick 15 years. There's no doubt about that. When you do take a look at that gold market, 15 and a half years ago, guess what, folks? Gold was trading at $282.50, because I remember that day so well. Bottom line, you know, we'll see where the whole thing wants to shake and bake. And we'll see where this dollar ends up wanting to go. But right now, it looks like well, first off, the gold market is an ABC structure on the way up to 1327. It's turned into a complex one because you back down. You're into the B point again. XAU, HUI, they also want higher price. And what's that all about? The backing down is all about the U.S. dollar, folks, because the U.S. dollar is trading at 93.710. That has gone down since January 3rd. We went from 103, hit a low August 2nd at 92.390. Came off the low, and we came off that low with 31,000 contracts. We took that out today with 22,000. So now what you have is that you're building, it looks a B to a C of a much larger ABC structure on the way down, because what's sticking out now like a sore thumb when you put this on a continuous contract is that you have the 88 area sticking out, and I suspect that's exactly where we're going to go after we finish this B to C. The 88 area in the dollar is the highs from 2008 as well as 2010. You break 88 and we really got some trouble with the U.S. dollar. What's bad enough that it just went to 103, you know, down to this 93. Bottom line is that it does make it less expensive for our large companies in the U.S. to sell goods overseas. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back.